Hello everyone and welcome back to Bloxmania. We have some exciting things to talk about in this video, and the topic we'll be focusing on today are all the new codes for Shindo Life. But of course, before we dive into the video, I've got a question for you. Have you all subscribed to the channel yet? If you aren't, then you're missing out on quite a lot here, so make sure to subscribe so that you'll always get the latest information about Roblox from us. Anyways, like I said in the beginning, let's go ahead and dive straight into it. Starting with the first code, we have Real Divine. Now this code is the most recent one, as it's just been added to Shindo Life in its January 2022 update. It isn't as generous as the other codes that we're going to be mentioning on this list, so that's why we'll be mentioning this one first. By redeeming the code Real Divine, you have to make sure that the word real is spelled with all uppercase letters, and the code has to end with an exclamation mark. Once you redeem this code, you will receive 5,000 rel coins, which wouldn't be very beneficial for pro players, but would be quite helpful for beginners. Moving on to the next code for Shindo Life, we have Rel 2020 Year. This code was likely created because the developers wanted to celebrate the year of 2020 when Shindo Life first released. 2020 was a pretty big year for the game because that was the year when it got a lot of traction and attention from the Roblox community. The code symbolizes the entire Shindo Life community, and it was clearly made because the developers were thankful for all of the players that played the game. Aside from that, this code is a lot more generous, giving you 100 free spins and 15,000 rel coins. Heading into the next code on this list, we have 2 years dev. As I've mentioned earlier, 2020 is the year when Shindo Life first released to the Roblox platform, so it's been a total of 2 years ever since the game launched. This code was made to celebrate the game's milestone for being 2 years old, and by redeeming the code, you'll receive 100 free spins. Diving to the next code, we have 2022 is here. Obviously, this code was made to celebrate the new year of 2022. The developers of Shindo Life definitely have a lot of things planned for this year, and in order to keep their player base happy, they made this code. Anyways, to redeem this code, make sure to spell the word here with all uppercase letters and put an exclamation mark at the end. Do the same for all of the previous codes that I've mentioned. Once you type out the code correctly and redeem it, you will get 200 free spins. Next up, we have the code Been Some Time Boy. Now the name of this code is Been Some Time Boy, likely because the developers of Shindo Life rarely made any updates to the game and almost never added codes that players can redeem until now. The code is a lot more tricky to type out compared to others because players would often have a lot of issues with capitalization. Just make sure that every first letter of each word is spelled with an uppercase letter, and don't forget to put an exclamation mark at the end of the code. Once you type everything correctly, you'll be able to receive 1 million Rio, which is very generous of the devs. Next up, we've got More XP. The name of this code sounds very similar to More XP, and it matches really well with what you end up getting after redeeming the code. After redeeming this code, you'll receive 5 million XP. It will really help you level up, especially if you're still starting out at the game. And finally, we have Shindo 2022. When typing in this code, make sure to use an uppercase S and put an exclamation mark at the end. Anyway, this special code was created to celebrate Shindo Life's 2022 update, and it will give you another 100 free spins plus 10,000 rel coins. Alright guys, so unfortunately this video has come to an end. That's gonna do it on all the new codes for Shindo Life. Since you guys have reached all the way here though, I just want to remind you all to subscribe so you won't miss out on any of our upcoming Roblox uploads. Also, give the video a like as it helps us beat the YouTube algorithm and lets this topic be delivered to even more people. And lastly, share this video with some friends so we can inform others. With all of that, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you all in the next one, but until then, goodbye.